Hey everyone. So today we're going to go over Facebook Lives. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Miranda. I'm a mother to 3 boys, and I'm an entrepreneur, and I love what I do. So sorry in advance if the screen makes you nauseated, but I'm at my mom's house, so I don't have my tripod, and I'll just try to just have this one arm still like a statue the entire time. Deal? All right, let's do this. So the first thing I want to talk about is why you should do Facebook Lives for your business. So Facebook Lives are really important. Videos in general are a good marketing tool because they make the consumer feel like they know you more. They know your voice, they know the way you look, so they're you can convey your likes and your lifestyle more because they get to see a little bit of your home, they get to see what you wear. I mean, the only thing you can tell about me from what I'm wearing today is that I at least gave blood once or tried and got this shirt. Hey, that's what I did. So also, Facebook is really pushing Facebook Live to be something big. And so when you do a Facebook Live, all of your friends automatically get notified about it. It doesn't matter if they're following you or not. If they're your friend, they're connected to you through your friends list, they automatically get notified of your Facebook Live. So what that means is everybody's going to look at it or maybe press on it to see what it is. And there's also a sense of urgency attached to it because you're not just doing a regular video, you're doing a Facebook Live video that pops out. So they know it's something that's happening right now. It's probably going to be something cool. And if they know you, they probably know what it's going to be about anyway. So those are reasons why you should do them. And they're saved in your profile. They're usually saved at the top of it. So people can, that's like the first thing they see is your videos. Here's Conley man. I promise he has clothes on. He has swim trunks on. So, here's do's and don'ts of Facebook Live. So, one of the first things, and this is one of my pet peeves, is people get onto these Facebook Lives and then they just wait. And they're like, so I'm just going to wait for more people to come on. Well, the truth about Facebook Lives is that there probably aren't going to be very many people watching in the actual live session. People have things going on in their life. Even though you post what time it's going to be, they have stuff going on. Maybe they have, softball practice for their kids or soccer practice, whatever season it is and whatever's going on. I'm not really big into sports, obviously. But, they have stuff to do, shows to watch, depending on their favorite show. Maybe it's on at the same time. So you're going to reach more people that are going to come and play it back. So it's important to always remember not to wait for people to come on, because then when people do come, which the vast majority are coming later, when they come on, you're just going to be sitting here waiting. And like my dance teacher always told us when we were learning our dances, if you don't get the audience within the first 10 seconds of your dance, then they're not going to watch it. They're just going to talk to their friends or look at their phone, go get concession, whatever. They're not going to watch your dance. So it's really important to hook them quickly. And you're not going to do that if you're just sitting there waiting for more people to come on. So that's one of my pet peeves, because anytime I watch a video, it's so annoying, and I'm like, how far do I have to scroll through this video before I start getting the content that I'm wanting? So that is tip number 1. Tip number 3, ask questions. When you get on, ask some questions. Usually you could ask well, the first thing you should do is introduce yourself. Tell a little bit about yourself, because hopefully there are new people watching this video that have never watched you before, and so it's really important that they know who you are and they need to connect with you in order to like, know, and trust you, so they can be possible consumers for your business. So introduce yourself, and then you want to ask questions. Usually the main question that people ask is comment and let me know where you're coming in from. It's really interesting to see where your videos are reaching, because if you're doing ads and such for the whole country or the whole world, they can go far wherever Facebook is pushing them. So that's always really cool to see. And then ask questions throughout the video. If you're doing a video on different ways to market, you could ask people what they're trying to market, if they're having success. If they're not, what approaches they've tried. If it's about certain products, you can ask people if they've tried this product, or if they have whatever issue your product is going to fix, or whatever issues they may be having. Like if you're doing something about gut health, you could ask if anybody has issues with, you know, constipation or diarrhea. I'm not sure you should really ask it on Facebook, or if anybody's going to admit it, but if it's bad enough, they're going to admit it.
When?
Ask Daddy questions, not me.
When
In just a little bit.
oh,
I
okay.
promised him ice cream for being good today, and it's getting late, so I promise I will get him ice cream though, because I want some as well. Okay, also, so ask questions. The more that you ask questions and answer questions for people, the more they feel like they know you, and it makes you become a valid knower of things in whatever field you're, you know, branded in. So, also, it's important to tell people ahead of time of what you're doing this for. Like some videos of my favorite coaches, I don't watch some of their videos because I'm just not there yet in my business, and I know that they're going to be saved for when I'm at that point. So it is important to tell why, like what you're going to talk about, so that people know if they want to tune in immediately. Because if it was something that I'm struggling with, like now, I'm going to watch the live feed. So it's important to tell them. So that would be number 3, I think. I always lose count of my numbers. I should probably number them on the paper. Okay. So another thing that you want to do is, I don't know if y'all have watched the video before about pitching and spamming, but it is giving multi-level marketing a bad name. People are out there just pitching and spamming, and that's what we're known for now. And it's people need, like entrepreneurs need in the multi-level marketing field need to be educated on how to get successful leads and consumers for their business without pitching and spamming people and turning people away. So when you're doing your live feeds, you definitely want to make sure that you're focusing on how your product or how your service is going to benefit the consumers that you're looking at bringing in, and not pitching and spamming them. Because basically, so I don't know if any of you watch QVC. So QVC is known for just selling things, and I've never watched it because I'm not looking at just buying random things. And that's the same thing people are doing on Facebook. They're there to be inspired, educated, or entertained. So if you're posting something that doesn't fulfill any of those, then they're not even looking at your posts. And the whole point of doing like a business page and being an entrepreneur is you want people to watch your stuff. And even, you know, just being a normal person on your regular profile, like you don't want people just to scroll through your stuff and never look at what you're posting, because then it's like you don't matter, which is really sad and slightly depressing. And now I'm feeling a little depressed, which makes the ice cream later even more important. Okay, next. It's also important to look at the camera. So normally I'm usually doing it off my phone because I don't know how to do it off my computer. It's kind of ancient. And I usually have my camera vertical instead of horizontal, because if it's vertical, you can kind of look at yourself and the camera at the same time a little bit. But if you turn it horizontal, you have to look at your camera on one end, but the picture of you is on this other end. And to connect with your consumer, you really have to look at the people. You want to connect with them, and you want to create this bond with them so they like, know, and trust you. You want to learn more about them, and they want to learn more about you. So it's really important to look at the camera. So let's see if you can tell a difference now. So right now, I'm looking at the little camera button, or where I think the little camera thing is. Okay? And so it should be looking like I'm looking right at you. And so this is me looking at myself. So my eyes dropped, and I probably don't look like I'm looking at you as much as I did before, because I'm looking at myself. And then I'm gonna start messing with my hair and trying to fix it because I've had sunglasses on top of my head all day. And you know, I'm just gonna be focused on how my eyebrows need waxed. And then the video doesn't go on. So it's really important to look at the camera and not worry about anything else. I mean, as long as your face is in there, we're good to go. Another thing that's really important, and this will be my last thing, is that it's really important to do a call to action at the end of your video. You want people, you want them to do something, to acknowledge that they got content from your video, that you put out value, and so you want to ask them, like if you want some more tips and tricks, place a 1 in the comments and I will message you about it. If you're doing a product, you might say, do you have problems with acne? If you're suffering from this problem that I'm talking about, then please put a 1 in the comments and I'll get back to you any ways I can help you, or something like that. So it's really important to do that, because after people watch a video, they just watch the video and they're thinking, man, I want to know more about this, or how can I learn more about this business she's talking about? But they don't know how, because you didn't put a call to action in there. And some people really, it's true, they don't know their way around Facebook, so they could just message you, but they don't know how to do that, and they don't want to post on your wall because they don't want other people to see it. So it's really good to put a call to action in there so they know what to do, and so you can get in contact with them. So those are my tips and tricks for Facebook Live. They are really important, and if you need any help with them, or help with thinking about any content to put on, you can put a 1 in the comments. See, I did it. You can put a 1 in the comments and I'll message you and try to help you if I can. Thank you. Have a great night. Bye.